Nick Gilkins outside of London Stadium, West Ham fans. If we had them, obviously not the result you want, but a better performance.
Yeah, I can't complain. We all expected to lose tonight, and I'm glad that the scoreline's down. There's 3 positives on tonight. One, I just said the scoreline was down. The second one was the right back didn't look out of place.
He was brilliant, to be honest.
He looked all right. And I would start him on Saturday in front of Zabaleta again. And the last one, just as well, just the fans just stayed to the end as well.
I think they appreciated it because there was some sort of effort out there today.
It wasn't loud, but they stayed, and we all expected to lose tonight. And also the other as well, Antonio. Antonio was rested tonight, and I'm hoping he's fit for Saturday. I reckon there's a fin in that because he obviously played 45 against West Brom, and I reckon he'll be hopefully fit for Saturday.
Well, I hope so, mate, because when I saw him against West Brom, he was clutching his hamstring.
Yeah,
which he's had problems.
But let's just hope that he's fit because we need to change the shape though. Because we're playing Brighton, it's the biggest game of the season so far, regardless of who we played in terms of rivals. If we lose on Saturday, for me, we're in big trouble. We're already in trouble, but massive trouble.
We've got to win.
Yeah.
It's a must-win.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got City the next week. Listen, I just think we need to be a bit more positive. I think we need to be a bit more, not the fans, but the team, go for it a little bit more. Don't come here and sort of defend like you did against Liverpool tonight. Come here and have a go at Brighton.
Yeah, but I can understand tonight against Liverpool, best team in the league, 5 at the back. But against Brighton, it needs to be a 4, and you need to mix up. There's a quality manager can't just keep the same formation every week because they'll get found out at some point. I know David Moyes is not a quality manager as such, but you've got to rotate your system and make the opposition think about it a little bit. So yeah, I'd go 4 at the back on Saturday and go 2 up top. But I wouldn't have had 2 up top being a Jetty. Obviously, if Antonio's fit, obviously. But we need signings. We've got 1.5 or 2 days left.
We've got 1. What do you think of him? Know anything about him?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not going to disrespect the fella. He's obviously played at Champions League football, so he's obviously going to have something about him. He's played international football. He's captained the side. He can't be a bad player, and he's got to be better than what we've got. But no disrespect to the Czech Republic League. It's not the league where you'd particularly think he's a good player from. But hopefully he's better than what we've got. But I still don't think that's enough centre midfield depth. We need another one. We need another striker, maybe even 2. Need another right back. I know the youngster played all right tonight, but he's not going to be able to play for the rest of the season in probably consistency. And you can moan at the board all you want, and I disagree with what the board have done. I'm really pissed off about it, to be honest. It all stems back from after the Arsenal game we had here, when Pellegrini should have been sacked earlier, because I don't think it's necessarily the fact we haven't signed the players in time and we were only doing it on the last day. If they had a plan about it and sacked the manager early and been a bit more ruthless about it, Moyes could have said, I want this player, that player, that player. Then we had it on the 1st of January. Weren't ruthless enough with the sacking. And I think that's where it starts from. But again, it's a lot of things you can argue. And it's done now. We've got to move on. And they've got to sort their shit out. Because if this club's get relegated, I really am worried about it coming back to the top level soon enough. Obviously, that's happened to Leeds and other teams. They struggle to come back up. This is a huge, and I mean a huge, 2 days for West Ham. If they don't get it right, both on the pitch on Saturday and in the signings that we make between now and the deadline, we're fucked. Agreed.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
Thank you.